Hi. How are you today? Me? I'm not prepared. I mean, I'm lying. I am prepared. I'm ready for this. But man, I don't feel ready for this, you know? Hi, Turbs. Today is Monday, and it is KENJI Arc Day 1. I don't know how, I imagine this is probably one of the shorter routes, so this one shouldn't take too long, I don't think. But who knows, we'll see. I appear to have,
Underscore orange dance.
Oh,
Underscore
God.
orange thinking. Underscore orange smile. Underscore orange burn. Underscore orange judge. Underscore orange Doro shot.
We just started and you're already giving me a break?
Knife. Underscore orange Doro. Underscore orange horny. Underscore orange Doro. Underscore orange Doro knife. Underscore orange Doro shock. Underscore orange judge. Underscore orange burn. Underscore orange smile. Underscore orange thinking. Underscore orange dance. Underscore orange thinking. Underscore orange smile.
Oh god, while that was going on, I got a Discord DM from an art bot, or at least I'm pretty sure it's an art bot. Because that's someone who just DMs you, asking you about like, oh, do you want a commission, and like none of their arts is consistent. And then they've got like a what is this? They've got like a photo of like a furry Flareon, a furry female Flareon, arm wrestling a anthropomorphic male Lycanroc who appears to be sitting on oh, what is it? What is the what's its name? The Gen 7 water starter. What was your name again? What is your name? Oh shoot, come on. Faster. Primarina. That's also sitting on a Primarina and they're arm wrestling. What the hell? Oh, that's what I get for checking my Twitter DMs literally ever. It's only bots, but you know, that's besides the point. Anyway, hi! now that we've gotten that out of the way. Hi, Wingshu. Hello again, Turbs. Hi, Shiroe. How are you all doing today? We're approaching the end of a long journey. We sure are. Can we heal KENJI's burned body? I don't think he's burned yet. That's not okay thinking us. So don't worry. We'll cross that bridge. Anyway, now that we've been distracted by whatever the hell that was that crossed my feed, why don't we get started, I guess. Well, will KENJI's or Hisao's be longer? We're not... I don't know. I don't want to know the answer to that question, okay, Wing of Shu? We'll leave it at that, alright? I don't need to know. I don't want to know. I should move chat back where it's supposed to be. Anyway, let's start this thing. Let's go! And skip. I can't wait to read all this again when I actually replay through the game. I think I normally do, yeah, of course. I don't think it matters. I basically just gotta turn down all the girls. Easy money. I didn't mean to do that. Oops. We'll see if I accidentally picked the wrong option. Hi, KENJI. Bye, KENJI. See you soon, baby. I don't think that choice actually mattered. I think. I don't think this one matters either. We're gonna go with a trap because I think that could... I think out of either of them, it makes her not interested in you. Hi, Lily. Bye. Okay, not bye yet, Lily. I don't think this one matters. I think I would remember after doing this so many times. She wasn't cute. Oh, right. We haven't picked this option yet, so I gotta voice it out. She wasn't cute, no.
There are a lot of cute girls here. A strangely disproportionate amount. I believe this is one of the dark secrets of this school. I tried to warn you, man, but did you listen?
I don't remember any such warning. Dark secrets?
Yes, dark secrets. Extremely dark, like a black hole. Have you noticed that the number of girls in the school is slightly but significantly higher than the number of boys? It's like 60-40.
He turns his head to the left and stares off into the distance at nothing.
Why is it like this? I mean, to the untrained eye, it doesn't appear to be that bad, but that is still a full 20%. One would think that a school with such a huge pool of women would be a man's dream, but no. What I'm about to tell you could blow your mind. Are you ready?
This is gonna be the hardest route for me to voice, I just realized. I don't know where this is going, but I think I won't be missing much by cutting out now. No, I am not ready. I only get as far as turning the doorknob before Kenji starts talking again, showing that he doesn't really care if my mind is blown or not.
I believe that this school is a battleground, the site of a feminist infiltration. This disparity in the number of men to women is a clear sign of how far they have come. In case this Cold War turns hot, they'll have superiority in numbers. Just another skirmish in the eternal war against the forces of the feminists. They're everywhere. In Japan, women outnumber men. It's not a 60-40 split, but it's only a matter of time, man. Even in America, women are the majority by a hair. They're building up their numbers. In the past, the buildup of a military has always been the clearest sign of imminent war. Japan is just the first step. Our economy is badass, and the country itself is small and isolated, yet a huge part of the Pacific in terms of political value. The perfect target. They're so cunning, as expected of women. Soon the day will come when...
Kenji's voice trails off ominously.
That is why you can't trust them. They'll string you along and then kill you. Just as they killed me. You will end up just like me.
Oh, hell no! I can't stop myself from blurting it out.
Hey, what the hell does that mean?
You said it, not me. Best I can think of.
So? You're not supposed to say something like that. Damn, so rude.
Where was I? Oh yeah, the feminist conspiracy. The vast feminist conspiracy. Stop it, stop it, stop it. I lost you way back there somewhere. Somewhere around feminist infiltration. Oops, wrong button.
Too hard to follow? It's cool. I have some graphs and stuff in my room. And puppets. You like puppets?
No puppets.
You don't like puppets? Okay, graphs are still cool though, right?
He speaks out energetically, responding almost before I'm done talking, moving his hands in an animated way as he continues to rant on. This is way too strange. I had him pegged as relatively normal, but it's clear that I was wrong.
Something on your mind, dude?
Just thinking about what it's like to be the last sane man in an insane world. Kenji frowns, looking deeply upset.
You mean that's you? That can't be, because I'm the last sane man in an insane world. That is my dream. You can't just steal a man's dream. What the hell? There can't be two last sane men. It would invalidate the whole last part. And that part is kind of important. There can be only one. Like in that foreign movie where there could only be one. And in the end, there's only one dude left, because that was the point.
I have never seen anyone talk so heatedly and so defensively about absolutely nothing before. Anyway, if you want to wait here, I can get my graphs. I also have a list of the other dark and complex conspiracy that the school holds. As tangled as... Quick, finish my analogy for me, be a pal. I'm gonna go to bed now, it's extremely late.
That doesn't sound like an analogy, but whatever. I like you. You seem like a cool dude. Most people don't understand what I'm talking about when I try to explain the vast feminist conspiracy to them. Denial is a terrible thing. Later.
He claps me on the back and then vanishes into his room so quickly and quietly, it's like he didn't even open the door, but instead walked right through it like a ghost. Hi, gung-ho. And now we go back to skip mode, because I definitely repeated I've said some of his rant before. I'm gonna read my book. Thank you for almost killing me, Emmy. Bye-bye, Rin. Maybe. No, I mean, he gives me a nasty sort of look when I say that, making me try to take back the word. I mean, I don't know. Still trying to get used to the school. I'll promise to try, though. Not being very convincing there, Hisao. Tip number 1. Medical professionals are not amused if you take their advice lightly. What's up with him? As if a day or two would make that much of a difference. I didn't do anything at the hospital either. Yeah, okay, sorry. He studies me for a moment, and then shrugs, smiling again. Okay, that's more like it. If you go to the school track tomorrow morning, you'll meet my spy, who probably has no qualms of offering consultation to you if you want to jog a bit. Consultation? See you around. Emmy is always happy to run into you with no legs, hell yeah. Hisao is just standing like a statue as the world progresses around him, hell yeah. Seems a bit stupid to me, really. I guess this is what happens when you pick maybe. But I suppose this way at least I can tell the nurse honestly that I'm doing something about my health. Not that I was ever much of a runner to begin with. Can't hurt to try, I guess. And then I think we can skip. Yep. Give Rin a hand. Feel awkward in comparison to Emmy. Oh yeah, this is different too. Oh, you don't even get a chance to go for Emmy if you say maybe. Ha! Wow. Yeah, you don't even get an option to go down Emmy's route if you say maybe. Ah! Hi, Naked Kenji. Cut me and Lily some slack.
After
I
you
don't
paint
think it
with
matters.
Lynn, you should show off your creations with Lily.
You mean show off your creations too, Lily? But yeah, I get you. Yeah, so yeah, there's just some change results. Differences as a result of picking maybe. Basically that you get locked out of Emmy route. I think. Yeah. I don't want to talk about it. Actually, I don't remember. Yeah. I think it's I don't want to talk about it. This is new too, apparently. Not that I think it's much different. I'm surprised how many different options there are here. And how they actually ever so slightly subtly change what happens. I think I'm gonna preemptively save. I think we might be at the option with we might already be on the right route. I think I might have picked enough options to turn everyone down. Anyway, let's back up a bit. Not really feeling energetic, I just go straight to my room and read for the rest of the day. The next day, I wake up feeling a little lightheaded. It's almost noon already. Sleeping late is fine, since it's a Sunday and there are no extra classes. There are no classes. Not just a Sunday, though, but the festival as well. Yeah. We already did it. We didn't even have to turn down, Rin. We just picked some options that just didn't even set us down that path. So now it's the festival and we got no one here. So I guess we're gonna hang out with Kenji, huh? From my window, I can already see some people at the soba booth slinging noodles onto plates for people with a craving for low-quality food. I throw back a handful of my morning meds and ponder how to spend the day. There will be a few exams in the coming week, but I don't consider those as ominous as others, so I'm not as worried about them as I probably should be. With no urgent obligations regarding education, I should be free to spend the day at the festival as I like. Finishing my morning routine, I exit into the hallway, intending to go out and find something to eat. Passing by his door, I decide to see what Kenji's up to today, out of impulse. I'm curious if he has any plans, since everyone is doing something. Then again, I can picture him having built a soundproof shelter in his room. Or possibly something like a fort, complete with a "No Girls Allowed" sign. And with the "girls" crossed out and "body" crudely scrawled underneath it. Knocking on his door, which is luckily devoid of any kind of sign, I hear again the unsettling clicking of at least 10 locks being pulled back. The door opens up a crack.
Who is it?
You're supposed to ask that before you open the door?
Oh, it's you. Damn, it's early.
It's not really that early.
What is it, man?
Nothing. I was just gonna ask what you kind of do today. Half the school is out there already.
Out where? Why?
What?
What? Is today special? Why are they there? Who are? I can hear them. It's loud. Don't tell me. Has the invasion begun?
He suddenly looks more alarmed.
What day is it, man?
Yeah, I guess you can't see the big wooden booths outside. And people selling stuff.
What the hell are you talking about? I have my curtains closed at all times to thwart the snipers.
It's the festival. You know that, right?
Oh shit, that's today? Ah, damn it. I can't believe I forgot. I don't have my fort finished yet. This is bad. This is gonna be a very bad day. It's good you told me this, man. This is gonna be a bad day.
Why?
Oh man, they're gonna be everywhere. The people outside my window. Socializing!
Kenji rubs his temples nervously, suddenly looking very ill.
It's gonna be loud as hell. Damn, I was gonna go out today, but now it's ruined. Everything is ruined.
Have you ever felt trapped in a dream before? Like, even if you were to scream as loudly as you could, it feels like nobody would hear?
This is awful. This sucks. What the hell? This really sucks. I can't go anywhere now. There's nowhere to run.
Kenji seems nervous. You could even say he's majorly freaking out. Ice turn.
I can't believe this. So that's what today was. Damn, I couldn't even prepare for it. I couldn't even brace myself, and now it's here, and I can't do anything. You should have told me this earlier, dude. I mean, at least I know, but I could have known earlier. Imagine what I could have accomplished.
I said, sorry, man, I thought you knew. So I guess you're not gonna do anything today? The weather is even good. Yesterday it was really windy, so I thought today would be cold. It's not, though. There's no reason to just stay inside. Yeah, you should check the festival out. Kenji groans and covers his face with his hands.
Ah, no, I can't do it.
Yes, Kenji, today is annoy you day.
They'll eat me alive out there and annoy me. I know it.
That has to be a joke, but he said it with such a straight face. Well, relatively straight. Yeah, it has to be relatively straight because this is the gay route after all.
What are you gonna do? We should hang out in here. You can help me build my fort. We still might make it if we work together.
What am I gonna do? I don't have any plans. In hindsight, that's really stupid. Maybe I should have asked the girl out. But again, all things considered, I don't think I could have done anything like that. It's only my first week. A week that I have wasted being awkward around almost everyone, stumbling all over myself trying to get the hang of this place. Thinking about it, what have I accomplished? Who would I have even asked? Damn, seems that Kenji is my only realistic option for a date today. This is the most depressing thing that has happened to me since I had a heart attack because a girl confessed her love to me. It can't be helped. I don't know, really. I don't have anything, I guess. But a fort seems a bit excessive. You sure you don't want to go outside? It's not like visitors won't come to the dorms today. He looks thunderstruck by this revelation.
Damn, you may have a point. This place is not safe today. We must find somewhere to hide in.
He falls silent for a moment, thinking.
The roof.
What about it?
We are gonna hide out on the roof for today. It's the perfect place. Nobody ever goes up there. Meet me there in 1 hour. I have to prepare.
He slams the door shut, and the locks click closed. Damn, what the hell is wrong with Kenji? And to think I'm now going along with his craziness, it really makes me depressed. I feel like a failure. Once I step outside, the din of the crowd greets me. The whole school is bustling with activity. There are stalls everywhere, and the crowd swarming between them is considerable. I didn't expect the festival would attract so many visitors. I have to admit that the people in charge of decorating the place put a lot of effort into it, and it really shows. People seem to be enjoying themselves, and the atmosphere is colorful, bright, and happy. That is, if I weren't suddenly in such a foul mood. At the moment, it's more annoying than anything else. Well, can't be helped. I decided to stick with my original plan and eat, and I guess I have to at least see what Kenji is up to on the roof. I do a slow circle around the grounds to kill some time, looking at the stalls, but not feeling like playing any of the games anymore. The garish colors grind my eyes, and I feel more and more ill by the minute. Can't even decide what I want to eat, and the large selection combined with the masses of energetic festival visitors isn't helping. I just head towards the nearest stall that seems to offer something halfway edible and get in line. Turns out to be noodles. It also turns out to be not very good. Well, at least it's nourishment. It's not like I demand anything else at this point. As I stir my disagreeable noodles, I idly wonder what the others are doing right now. Chizune and Misha are definitely somewhere organizing things. I'd better steer clear of them. I guess they wouldn't forgive me so easily for leaving them alone with this thing. Such sad music with Sao being moody again, the game really telling you that you failed at getting a maiden. I know, right? Expect Emmy to be buzzing all over the place, being depressingly cheerful. No chance to find her, but no chance to avoid her either, so it doesn't matter. Lily would probably be helping her class at the festival event, and entirely too busy for another's company. Hanako wouldn't want to talk to anyone anyway, either keeping to herself or helping Lily. Ren should be tending to her mural, and is probably being unhelpful to any hypothetical interested parties. Dude, what the hell is wrong with you? Oh boy, you have no idea. I'm already seeing how bad it is. Going there for some peace and quiet seems like the nicest option of the above, but then again, can't see having art forced on me raising my mood either, so I'll pass. While I was lost in thought, my food seems to have disappeared, and so has my hunger. Guess I just blocked out the experience of eating, which should be a good thing. Satiated but unsatisfied, I turn to walk towards the main school building. An hour has almost passed already. The crowd is even thicker in here than it was outside. The hallways are almost unbearable, and I don't even dare to think what it's like inside the classrooms. I head up the stairs to my destination, the roof. Thankfully, the door at the top isn't locked, but now there's a handwritten sign on it. Off limits. Don't mind if I don't. The festival noise is surprisingly muted up here, and the rooftop looks deserted, as expected. Near a place where the cyclone fence has collapsed, there's a pile of blankets that seems oddly out of place. Wait. Did that pile just move a little bit? He's masturbating! That would be strange, as there's no wind at all. I carefully stick my hand out and give it an experimental prod. Ah! Startled, I jump back.
Who is it?
God damn it, Kenji! It's just me.
Oh, damn, you scared me, man. I was just busy jorking it.
So, what are we doing up here?
We're having a picnic.
What?
Yeah, I have blankets, pretzels, and whiskey.
Hell yeah, this is the ultimate setup, man. Whiskey? Aren't you a bit too young to drink alcohol?
I'm 20.
You're 20? Okay. Hey, okay. Wasn't expecting. Wasn't okay.
But where is the rice wine?
Where's Mei Ling's rice wine?
I'm 20, you know.
You're not.
I am.
And so are you. Okay. He's lying. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. What? That's absurd.
Hey, at least you get something out of it. All I get is this bottle of whiskey.
He's rambling incoherently, but I decided to play along. So why do you have a bottle of whiskey?
My mom couldn't come to the visit for the festival, so she sent me some expensive single malt instead. Maybe it is 20. I don't fucking know anymore. A likely story. Watson? It's not like I have anything to lose. The state can't possibly get worse, and I'm gonna die soon eventually. I mean, he's gonna say it at some point. I can feel it in my bones. Why not? We sit down on the pile of blankets Kenji apparently dragged up here. He produces an almost full bottle of whiskey and passes it to me. You didn't even bring glasses? No, this is not some romantic princess picnic. What the hell, man? This is a manly picnic. No shot glasses at least? Are you fucking stupid? No napkins. Whiskey only. The beverage of true men. If whatever. And pretzels. Take a closer look at the bottle. 12-year-old single malt whiskey, as he said. Shrugging my shoulders, I take a swig. Burns my throat like acid, but the taste isn't unpleasant. I feel it going straight into my head, and the aftertaste lingers in the back of my mouth, craving for another swig. We should outline our counteroffensive and trash talk women here, where they can't hear us. Damn, I forgot to bring my graphs. Decided to play a drinking game with myself. Every time Kenji mentions female conspiracy, I'll take Sal, you don't have long to live. 4 or 5 hours, or possibly several days later, I lost track. Oh, hey, look, it's the thumbnail. You shouldn't feel bad, man. Ease the fuck up. Seriously.
I am relaxed, goddammit!
I'm telling it as I see it.
Think about it. When did housing and land start becoming more and more expensive? When women began entering the workforce because it created 2-income nuclear families. Yeah, I forgot my graphs, and you'll just have to take my word for it. Women are connected to the decay of all society. I see. That's kind of hard to believe. And if I say that, somehow everything Kenji seems to say makes more sense now. You need to get drunk to speak Kenji. Legendary routes. Yeah. It all fits together, but I don't know if it's because he can explain things more clearly when drunk, or because I understand everything better when drunk.
No, man. Think of the deeper implications. People could afford to start saying, oh well, since 2 members of the family are now earning money as opposed to 1, they can surely afford something like rising costs of ownership.
I see your point, but land in Japan has always been expensive. And the price of land generally goes up when a country starts undergoing industrialization. But no, it's because of women. Correlation equals causation, you know? I thought correlation didn't equal causation. Well, fuck it, whatever, maybe you're right. I am always right. Yeah, I bet women created industrialization too. Cover their tracks. How diabolical. So yeah, everyone can go fuck themselves. He stands up, impressing me because I'm fairly sure I couldn't even if I wanted. He yells extremely loud as if he's lost the concept of volume. I wince and almost want to cover my ears. Ah! How nice it would have been if I could have been down there. But no, you see, thinking like that is a trap. You think you're missing out on something, but at the end of that road is nothing but despair. Kenji snatches back the bottle and leans back his head, attempting to pour the alcohol into his mouth, but just ends up drenching himself in it. Damn it! See, my aim is terrible. I always miss the toilet, and the bad thing about drinking is that it only gets worse the longer you go. Today's the day of despair. His voice immediately drops to almost a whisper, but he starts talking much faster than before, slightly slurring his words from the whiskey. As he talks, he waves the bottle around, spilling some of it here and there. Yeah, you know what was the most shocking event of my life? I have a hazy recollection of him talking about the second most shocking event in his life, which was a bird pooping on his head. I don't have particularly great expectations of this, but I nod at him to continue anyway. You wouldn't think it, but I had a girlfriend here once. I think it was last year.
Yeah, I just blew your mind, huh? See, I've never told that to anyone.
It's true. The thought does blow my mind. Suddenly, I want the bottle. I take it from Kenji and knock back as much as I can.
It was more innocent back then, and I thought she was sane, unlike most women. It was pretty okay, but then immediately following the event that is the point of all such things, something strange and scary happened.
The event that is the point of all such things. Oh no. He throws himself up
Does
against...
this count Kenji's TED Talk?
This counts as Kenji's TED Talk. Also, a drinking stream idea where I just get drunk and then just spout out the vast feminist conspiracy. I don't think I'm crazy enough to come up with something like that, especially while drunk. But you're right, that would be pretty funny. He throws himself up against the fence, leaning on it, his eyes narrowed.
I started feeling incredibly tired and sleepy. That isn't normal, man. What the fuck?
What? I don't follow the causation, Kenji. I need you to explain.
I mean,
No. Okay, yeah. Is he trying to imply that they had sex and he thinks she's a succubus draining his life force?
I mean, normally that would be a high-tension, adrenaline-pumping moment of anyone's life, but my energy levels were dropping like a brick. Something sinister was in the works. I could feel it.
Yeah, that was a cut line, I see.
That is when I knew that women are dangerous, sapping the life force of all men through the one commodity that is almost solely theirs to control. Sickening. Yeah, you're better off, dude.
Kenji was right. This really is the day of despair. I drink more to avoid having to process what he just said.
Now I am the last sane man in an insane world. When other people realize it, there will be a war, a great war between men and the forces of feminism.
What's funny is that through all the routes, you get hints as to who his girlfriend was. Someone commented the theory, or the current theory. So I know who it is. I'm not gonna say it for those that don't know yet, but we'll see. We'll see what we can come up with. Is Kenji reading too much Monster Girl Encyclopedia? Or not enough, if you ask me.
But the problem is not that all men would fight on my side. Shit sucks.
Oh, sorry, let me read that. Let me try rereading that again.
But the problem is that not all men would fight on my side. Shit sucks. I could set the bar kinda low. Any men are fine, but not the dudes raised by their mom or their sister, that's for sure.
No siscons allowed. And nobody
into dick girl porn.
Wait, are you telling me they censored the line of him saying he had sex, but not dick girl porn?
That situation seems...
Oh, sorry, wrong voice. Huh. That situation seems unlikely to me. Like, it wouldn't happen. Like, it's not very likely to happen. The alcohol must be working. Regardless, I still feel depressed that I'm up here today. I wasn't really looking forward to the festival with the same excitement as the rest of the school, but still. Would have been nice to have gone with someone. From here, it certainly sounded like everyone's having fun. Maybe I am missing out. Just that there was no one I could have gone with. Maybe there was. So many opportunities looking back on it now. I must have squandered so many of them.
Damn! This is true despair! The worst part is that sometimes I feel like I have no choices in my life, you know? Like I never have a chance to make a decision. Shit just happens. Like it was all pre-programmed, like fate or something. Like there's no way I can have a say in what I do.
Are you trying to like break the fourth wall right now, Kenji?
Quick!
Two guys, one bottle.
Quick, ask me a question! Now!
I can't really...
See, this is just another example of it. Damn, shit, damn. Do you see? Now when I'm trying to go against my destiny and take charge of my life, the opportunity isn't even there.
He is breaking the fourth wall, isn't he?
Damn, man, you have failed me. Fail me for the last time, you jerk.
He slides to his knees and then falls over onto his side, lying on the gravel of the roof. Hey, are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. Can't you see I'm in despair?
He's speaking in a sarcastic tone. Suddenly, Kenji sits up, clumsily pats himself clean, and puts his hand out towards me to reach for the bottle. I put it in his hand.
What the hell? Damn, you killed almost the entire bottle. See, it's like I have no options in life. Is this how it's gonna be for the rest of the time?
Well, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be like that for the rest of the time. Whatever he's talking about, my head is spinning. I get up and lean against the fence, hoping it'll help me focus a little.
Yeah, I know. We have to fight the power with all we got. It's the only way to live. You're an alright guy. This brotherly bond is what keeps me going in these dark times. We should go trolling women.
Rolling women? What?
Trolling women. Trolling for women. But we have to do it now before I lose this alcohol-related courage.
Oh no. He's gesturing wildly, madly even. This OST plays during the age season. I take a step backward. He takes a step forward.
What's the matter with you? Not in the mood for love?
Yo, hit me with the shrimping right now. To be frank, no. I take another step backward. He takes another step forward. He leans in, extremely, uncomfortably close. What the hell? Stop leaning in like that. It bothers me.
Leaning in like what? Hey, you shouldn't lean against the fence like that. It's kind of unsafe.
I try to move away from Kenji, but my balance isn't so good. Reeling from the dizziness, I grab at one of the fence posts, but then I feel it give way as soon as I put my weight on it. This isn't good. My alcohol-addled brain doesn't seem to be quite capable of registering why. Kenji's face seems to be becoming smaller, though, which is a bit of a relief. Much smaller, in fact, and rapidly so. Did you just fall off the roof? There seems to be a bit of wind now. Somehow, it makes me feel almost weightless. I feel dazed, like my mind has gone blank. I am falling? I can see the night sky as I turn over in the air. The bottle floats out of my fingertips and disappears into thin air as I fall. I realize that this is the fitting end to a truly, truly bad day. He dies! Is that it? Is that the whole... wait, hold on. Is that actually it? Is that actually all it is? That's it? That's literally it? So there's no like brotherly bond that she developed with Kenji over the course. It's just that? Wow.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about my waifu every night and day.
Well, that was faster than I was expecting. Now what? Shit, I don't know. I thought it was like an actual route. I'm not gonna lie. Great stream orange. Yeah, let's go. I seriously thought that was I seriously thought the Kenji route was like a real route. But no, it's just you dying. There is no Kenji arc.
Congrats on beating the game. Instead of tasting Emmy, you decided to taste Kenji's whiskey. This is what you get.
Wait. So what were you saying about like through all the routes you could hint? Oh, through all the routes you could hint who his girlfriend was. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I know what you're saying. Okay, yeah, we do. Which I mean, we've seen all the routes at this point, and yeah, it's believed that the current or the fan theory I've seen is that the girlfriend was the librarian. He was dating the librarian. Because she mentions dating someone who was younger than her and asking you if that was weird. And the reason why that was weird is because younger meant in high school. Okay, well, you should watch an animated short called Katawa Shoujo 2, Rise of Kenji. Alright, I'll add that to my watch list. I assume it's about the great, feminist war. Now, play Steins Gate. You know, honestly, so would. Alright. I'll watch that later. Well, Nekopara. I think I have one of the Nekopara games. But I don't have Steins Gate. Higurashi. Or no. Higurashi, is it? I don't remember exactly what it was. But I actually do want to play that one. But really play Codename Bakery soon. Higurashi is a bloody one. Yeah, I've heard. But I've also heard it's like it's very good. Is it, you say it's bloody, is it stream friendly? Because they let you get away with some amount of blood, but not a whole lot of it. So that might have to be one that I do offline. It's gore kind of hoary. Yeah, it doesn't sound stream friendly. That might have to be an offline one. Now that I've finished Katawa Shoujo, like I said, I might start doing it soon, but I'm gonna start replaying through the entire game, viewing all the H scenes and all that, just so I can get a final feel for the whole game. And then I'll throw together like a video where we just, you know, talk about it, you know? We're doing the furry month this October? Probably. October seems like a good time for it. Because, you know, spooky. Furry is very spooky, yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Way shorter than I thought. Yeah, I know, right? I don't have anything planned. There's no games that I want to like. There's nothing I want to play like on stream right now. I don't know what to do right now. Let's just chat, I guess. We haven't just chatted in a while, have we? Check out Uma Musume. Yeah, I already put it. I put it on my wish list earlier. I'll check it out. Why not? It's on Steam too. Would you recommend I watch, like, I know it has an anime. Would you recommend watching that in advance? Or there's a lot of hat wearers. I did see quite a few hats. It's like, oh, I'll do the even know which one that's like yours. Hell yeah, I want to get that one. I know the Uma Musume had an anime relatively recently. I think it was relatively recently. I might be aging myself, but I would check it out. I'd watch it in preparation because I still have until, what is it? June, middle of June? Yeah, it's released near the end of June, so I got plenty of time to do my research. You should check out Abiotic Factor. Oh, actually, yeah, that one has, I have been interested in that one. It might be on it's not on my wish list yet. That's surprising. Adding to wish list because it has a 20% off deal that ends on the 1st. I think I'm gonna wait until I can get some other people to play with, and then we'll see what I feel like you said Abiotic Factor is gonna get a 1.0 release soon. I'll wait until that comes out. Uma Musume has quite a lot of anime. I think 3 seasons and a movie. Oh my god. Yeah, I can probably do some research. Probably. I think. Ooh. For now, I'm trying to convince other people to try Uma Musume. Some research. No. I could say that if we're talking Monster Musume, but we're only talking Uma Musume. So only the horse girls, and they're not even centaurs. Which is, you know, a plus for me, because I hate centaurs. For Monster Musume, you just need the MGE. I mean, I've watched... Actually, no, I haven't watched Musu. I've only read it. I've read Mon Musu, but I haven't watched it. Is that weird? I don't know, I just haven't bothered watching it because I've already read it. No cap, I have the first volume of the MGE physical version. Wow, that's crazy. I have both. Not that, I mean, what? No, that'd be weird. Not weird. They don't sell it near, yeah. I got a local store that periodically gets copies of it, and I picked a couple up. No, you should play Clannad. Actually, you know what? I think you're right. I've heard Clannad is that a stream-friendly one as well? I have no clue. I feel like I'm missing out on Weeb history by not playing it. It is? Okay, good. It's 60% off right now. Is it worth it? Is that worth it? It's very stream friendly. Clan is a tearjerker. Alright, I'll get it. I didn't expect to be buying something on stream today, but you know what? Who cares? Quick, just do a double check, make sure like my payment information isn't showing up on streams and River City Girls is a silly game. Yeah, River City Girls is pretty good. I do have that one too. I'm not very good at it though. That'd be a decent one-on-one collab game though. Same person who wrote Little Busters and Angel Beats. I've heard of Angel Beats, but I haven't heard of Little Busters, I don't think. You should show us how to buy it. Angel Beats is great. Is that also on Steam? Doesn't look like it. Or if it is, I don't see it. Oh, that's just popped up on it. I wanna hug that gator. I've heard of really good things about that one. I'll add that to the wish list when it goes on sale again, because it goes on sale all the time. There's the clear goat, Fate Stay Night. You're right, you're right. I don't want to go down the Fate hole, but I also kind of want to go down the Fate hole. I'll add the remaster to the wish, but honestly, if I think I would rather start with the OG. You know? No, it's not family friendly. Oh no, I don't think that would be a stream one, because it is literally Eurogay, but you know. On a gacha made by Kay. I think I'm good on gacha for right now, not gonna lie. Thanks for the recommendation though. Where does the Fate hole even begin? Well, the Fate hole begins where Fate begins, which would be the VN. What about Little Witch No Better? That is, I do have that in my library. I should probably play it. It's been there for years now. It would probably be good to play games that I've bought. It'd seem a wise decision. It is also a Souls-like, which I enjoy. It begins in the square hole! No! No! Unlimited Blade works if you like Rin, Stay Night if you pick Saber, Heaven's Feel is if you pick Sakura. I don't know which one I would like yet, because I haven't played the game. I don't know what any of them are like, really. When is your typical black-haired twin-tail tsundere? I think I have a general sense as to their personalities, but that's about it. I don't know anything else about them.
People die when they are killed.
True. Whoever picks Saber have no taste? Yeah, I wouldn't know. But I'd probably start with Bryn because she's a tsundere, not gonna lie.
The
Hello.
archer class really is made of archers.
You're just gonna quote all the standard meme quotes, aren't you? Anyway. Alright, so now we have a good, we got a good list there of games to, well, VN specifically. Some of which aren't, stream friendly, really, so we won't be...
Ori goes to minefields so he can pick up girls.
Took me a second to process that. I also play this online. I know. There are ways. I don't have enough time in the day to play all the games that I should be playing. Like, I'm talking about how I want to play all these classic weeb VNs, you know? When am I gonna have the time to do it? That's the problem. I don't know. I'm just gonna have to quit my day job. That's the only way I can do it. I don't need my day job anyway. Money? Pfft, who needs that? Sacrifice your sleep like any normal human being. I'm already doing that. It's bad. I really need to stop. That's the fun part, you know. Yeah, even if I somehow could afford to do all this without my day job, I still don't think I would have enough time to do everything. I would have to stream like 7 hours a day and then start doing editing immediately afterwards, like almost every single day of the week. Crazy. You have Balatro? I do not, thankfully, because I know myself. I would get addicted to it, and it's good that I don't. You either die a hobby streamer or live long enough to become a Kenji. Yeah.
I am the bone of my sword, steel is my body and fire is my blood. I have created over 1,000 blades, unknown to death, nor known to life. Have withstood pain to create many weapons, yet those.
Nice. There might be a mod to make the cards Fire Emblem themed. There's a lot of mods for that game, actually. I don't think I would need to mod the game to get addicted to it, though. I do like when big number get bigger. You play poker? No, I mean, I know how to play poker. I'm not, like, good at it. I don't, like, play it. But I know how to play it. There's so much that I want to catch up on when I finally get my computer again. Path of Exile 2 is one of them. Have you ever tried the OG? I have not. What's Path of Exile again? I don't even remember. I know I've heard of it. Isn't it like a like Diablo? Yeah, I was just gonna say, isn't it like Diablo?
It may be on sale.
It's Diablo, but better. Ooh. It's an ARPG based off Diablo 2. Yeah. I don't think it's hard to be better than Diablo right now, though. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of disappointed that Kenji doesn't actually have like his own route. Where you go through the game like really like single, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. Just play my good old JRPGs or old school games like Fallout 4 or mod them to be anime. Sorry. Sorry. Hold on a second. Hold on just a minute there. Let's take a step back here, okay? Let's take a step back here, fella. Did you just call Fallout 4 old school? You did not just call Fallout 4 old school, okay? Game is not old school. I know it's almost been... Okay, I know it might have been... It might be almost a decade old now, but it's not old school, okay? Do not say that. Actually, how old is Skyrim? Skyrim was released in like... What is it? Like, I want to say 2010. Or around then. It's like 2010 or 2012. 11, yeah, you're right. I had the time frame right, at least. Yep. Although now that you pointed out, I'm kind of shocked at how close Fallout 4 and Skyrim are in release, because Fallout 4 was, I think, 2015? Yeah. Yeah, it was November 10th, 2015. Very similar. Yeah, just a few years after Skyrim. Jesus, that's crazy. Crazy to think. Jeez. Anyway, you wanna go degen route? What do you mean degen route? POV, we're getting old, I know. Akiba strip? I've heard of that one.
We have to stop aging and kill time.
Undead and undressed, eh? I see a man in a gothic Lolita dress. This is perfect. I see the vision. Vampires and Akiba, only way to beat them is remove their clothes. Ah, I see. Honestly, I get it. Funny how I was blown away by the graphics on my Xbox 360 when I got it, and now it's considered a retro console. Ah, oh, you're right. Oh god, the 360 is retro now. Ugh. I hate that. I still have an OG Xbox, and I've got a local store that's still buys and sells games from all ages, and they get Xbox games from time to time. So I still buy old Xbox games. I want to figure out how to emulate, or not emulate it. I want to figure out how to capture it so that I can stream it. But they don't have. I gotta get like a special adapter in order for my capture card to be able to read it. I want to stream Mech Assault, baby. Love those games. I have 2 Xbox 360s and PS2s. 2? You're holding 2 of them from us? You're hoarding Xbox 360s over here? Damn. Xbox Ones or the PC ones? The Xbox One what? Or the PC one what? Are you talking about, Mech Assault? Because that was only on the Xbox. As far as I'm aware, there was no, PC release. Yeah, Mech Assault is console only. Mech Warrior is not. Which console did you have during your lifetime? Like I said, I had an Xbox I was mainly Xbox growing up, and then we replaced it with a Wii. At some point. And then I bought up my own Xbox. Damn, no DS. Okay, I did have a DS as well. I did have a DS. And a 3DS later. Forgot to mention those. And at some point, I had a PlayStation 3. But I didn't get to play it much for reasons. There's a lot of games that I miss because I just didn't have the right consoles for it. Ever heard and played Magical Star Sign? Is it on Steam? Doesn't look like it. Oh. My fingers were tortured by its analog stick, but those were good times. Hell yeah. I actually don't think I ever really used the N64 controller much. I have used them, but it's not much. For me, Sega Genesis, SNES, PS1, PS2, original DS, DS Lite, Xbox 360, and then I became PC gamer. Damn, you got the whole goddamn retro library out here. No, I'm kidding. Also, the Lost Gems of Patapon and Gravity Rush. Isn't Gravity Rush on PC now? I don't think you can call it all. If it is, I don't think you can call it Lost. Oh shit, it's not. Oh shit. Yeah, no, that's just Lost. SNES and 64, PS2, then full PC. Oh yeah, I should also mention at some point I also went to PC gaming. You know how it is. A GBA, DS, 3DS, Wii, PS4, and PC. Nice. I'm glad you all had a good time. Well, I don't know what else to do now with my life. I was kind of expecting KENJI route would take more time. Alas. I had a good time watching Isago next IRL. Yeah, so what's the moral of the story? The moral of the story is if you don't get laid, you're gonna die. Yeah. It's all about your future plan games, I guess. I mean, coming up, we still need to, Orsted and I are still working on getting it working, but we're gonna get KMU Part 2 started at some soon, very soon, within the next couple of weeks. Beyond that, I want to say I had... Oh yeah, we also need to get back into Codename Bakery. And, I mean, even sooner than all that, I want to get the new PC and the new model debuted. I guess I can say I'm trying to... I want to do... We'll call it a debut-a-thon, where I'll have money goals to help recoup the costs of the model and other things. Oh, it's also expensive. I'm gonna be in time to play Limbus before the new Kanto. Probably not. Maybe. I want to get back into Limbus, but I don't know. I just got so much other stuff on my plate right now. When will you play Thistlemine? I have no clue, to be honest. I got so much stuff on my to-do list. The good news is that if I do a debut-a-thon kind of deal, I wouldn't be able to do like really long, because of my day job, I wouldn't be able to do like back-to-back really long, like 12-hour streams or whatever. Which I think is for the best anyways, because I don't think many of you would be able to join me on that. But it would be more like I just stream every day until we're done, basically. Ori is no Hayami after all. It's true. I cannot compete with her when it comes to gachas. That girl does so many gachas, and she can actually keep up with them all. I absolutely cannot. Just ask her to be your sugar mommy, easy. No, I don't think that's gonna work. Only doing like 4 gachas. Yeah, only 4 gachas. Jesus. I could barely manage like 2. Hell, I can barely manage 1. I'm not good at, I've never been good at like daily logins and playing something daily. I'm too much of a one-track mind. I can't like do one game every single day. I have to mix it up. I have to try different things. I get in the mood for other things and then I do other things. Man up and do 6 gachas, Jesus. Like, when I first started playing the Madoka one, I played a lot of it. Then I got to a point where the combat slowed down to a crawl, seemingly no matter how much I upgraded my magical girls. And it was just watch the gameplay itself through the auto battle, and I got really bored and I stopped playing it. But you know. So yeah, when Madoka Magic comes out on Steam, I don't think I'm actually gonna be playing it like I said I would. Oh well. I once played 17 gacha at once. Did you have time to do anything else? It's doable in university. I guess, yeah, I guess in university I have more time than a day. Than someone with a day job would. On Madoka, I'm level 100 account, actually. Jesus! How did you get to such a high level so fast? I know doing this story gets you a lot of levels, but... that much? That fast? Game's only been out like a month. For reference, I think the max level before you get level bonuses from having duplicate magical girls is like 125. So he's already almost max level for a game that's been out for like a month.
For the route you did tonight, Hisao fell for Kenji. Quite literally.
I mean, grinding in gacha is surprisingly fast. Like at FGO, I'm at current content limit after just 3 months. Wow, that is actually kind of surprising. I guess I just don't have the patience to keep up with gachas. I don't know how to explain it. Story, I guess I got lucky with the right support and shielder to power through. Yeah, I guess so. New Gen gacha's easier compared to old school. That's also not wrong. Because the Madoka one, it's not hard by any means. It's just slow. Enemies are absolute HP sponges. I have a Homura that's got a lot of like levels and attack boosts, and she's an attacker, so she's meant to deal damage, and she vastly outdamages the rest of the allies, but she still doesn't do a whole lot of damage to a boss's HP bar, even if she has the element advantage. It's crazy. Player reflecting shield vampire and new to you time skip Homura. Time skip Homura? I did see that there's a new Homura, the twin tail one. Congratulations. That's another thing. Once I noticed that they had like multiple versions of a certain magical girl, I was like, because you know they're gonna do a lot of alts for the main cast, and I don't have it in me to try to get every single Homura. That's a lot of Homura. Homura simp. I just after the movie, I like her character, and I'm interested in seeing where it goes in the next one. And one single target attackers to ult a boss and they're broken at max percent. Yeah, I had no problem really getting bosses broken at max percent and then using her special or using her ult. But it still only did like, this is gonna sound crazy, it still would only do like half the boss's health. But it takes so long to get it takes so many turns to get them to that point anyway, so they're at like less than half their health and there's still like several turns left to go. The boss is at doing absolutely nothing to my team the entire time, and it's just time consuming. Reeling like mommy. I mean, mommy is pretty good too. She really had a good head on her shoulder. Time skip Homura is a support that gives out speed and extra energy. That makes sense. That seems in character for her. Did you get to the super healing boss yet? I have not, no. Which one's that? I'm pretty sure I dropped. Like I said, I've dropped it, so I must have dropped it before that one came out, or if that's later in the story and I just haven't gotten to it yet. You know what other game you should play? What should I play? Etrian Odyssey? Is that do I own an Etrian Odyssey game, or is that just in my wish list? Ah, yes. Oh yeah, I have 2 HD. Because you gifted it to me, that's right. Yeah, at some point. You should play Big Rigs. Yes! Sorry. You're right, you're right. Well, this was fun. Even if it was a little, more scuffed than expecting. I don't know. I seriously thought that KENJI was like an actual route. It's not. It's basically just a shitpost. Honestly, it was good. It was a good shitpost. But man. You know what else you should do one day? D&D with Toasty, Hayami, and Suna. It will be chaotic, but oh god, it will be funny. I would DM for them. I'd do it. Can Monster Prom if they're into that kind of stuff. Monster Prom. Monster Prom? You have 3 weeks to get a date for Monster Prom. Go through absurd and funny situations, raise your stats, and seduce one of your classmates. Beautiful art, bold, unapologetic dialogue, and hard choices make up this multiplayer, 1 to 4 players, dating sim. Be your worst self. Maybe. I'll wishlist it. It's 75% off. So it's $3. I'm not gonna do it though. Have you ever DM'd? I did a one-off once. I could do it again though. I wasn't bad at it. I would pick a because I don't have time to like write a whole campaign, obviously. I would just do a what's the word? Pre-made? It's not the right word. Dungeon crawl. Yeah, dungeon crawl wasn't exactly what I was thinking of, but no, that would work. That would work. That's actually what my one-off was just a dungeon crawl. The people that I DM'd for said I did a pretty good job, and we had a fun time overall. Module? Yes, that's the word. I'd have to do a module so that we could make encounters up on the fly. There's always repo. Yeah, there's always repo. I'd say what edition would we play, but considering I'm pretty sure I know that I'm pretty sure I definitely know that both Hayami and Toasty have not played D&D ever before. So 5e would make the most sense since that's the easiest one to do. And we're playing Baldur's Gate 3 now, so the similarities would make it easy to pick up. Who says a dungeon has to be in a dungeon? A magical or dense forest can work. Oh yeah, no, my one-off was in a castle. There's the 4-man Hades-like game. I don't really care much for those kind of games, but what is it? I'll still check it out. Sworn? Sworn. Oh, yep, I see I see it. Co-op action roguelike. Yep, that is indeed a roguelike. Ah, that reminds me. When does Elden Ring Night Rain come out? 'Cause that's definitely on my to-do list. It's like next month, isn't it? May 30th. Yep, the end of next month. I definitely want to play that one. Borderlands is some co-op shooter for you four? We've tossed around the idea before, but we've never solidified it. The thing is, though, with Baldur's Gate 3 currently on our to-do list, it's gonna take us a long time to get this one done. So most of what we're looking at for other collabs would be like one-offs, or with fewer than 4, where it's just 1 or 2 of us just doing something. Like that, Blaze Blue stream. You fan of old hack and slash? The Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance and its sequel is on Steam, fun co-op games. I don't mind hack and slash. Those can be fun. They're not. I don't play a whole ton of them though. That does remind me. I am somewhat vaguely interested. I have the. I'm pretty sure I have the Devil. Yeah, I have the Devil May Cry HD collection. So that's just the first 3 Devil May Cry games, which I've heard a lot of good things about. And Rhea would probably kill me if I didn't play them at some point. I'd probably skip the second one though, because I hear it's very bad in like every way. And you don't lose anything from not playing it from the story. You just need to read up on like one thing that happens in it and you're good to go for the third. So maybe I'll do that someday. Serious balance problems, apparently. Yeah, the balance problems that they're referring to is the fact that guns are so OP. You can literally just pull out your pistols and just shoot everything to death, and there's no challenge whatsoever in the entire game. Lancer module one day? Oh, that'd be fun. I might have mentioned this before, but I played a Lancer campaign once. I did. I played as Giga Chad, which is a fancy way of saying I played as a guy who looked like Giga Chad, but secretly my guy was isekai'd from another world where he was a nerd. He was a weeb nerd who died and got isekai'd into the body of a Giga Chad. And he took control over Giga Chad's body. Giga Chad was still in there the whole time watching this absolute weeb parading around his body. It's hilarious. There's Divinity Original Sin 2, it's shorter than BG3 and a lot more simplified. Yeah, I actually have Divinity Original Sin 2. I've never beaten it, but I do have it. I've heard it's shorter. I had a bit of fun playing with some friends, but you know, we got off the island, said we'll play it again, and then never played it again, you know? Kikachad Isekai needs a proper title. He had a name. I don't remember what it was. It was pretty good though. And the funniest thing about that character is the entire campaign, none of the other players actually knew what his origin was. So the DM and I would just occasionally let it slip that he's acting a little bit strange, or he's a little bit weird. And at one point, the Giga took control over his body back for a moment, and all he had time to do was make a phone call out to somebody. But then that was it. We never picked up the campaign after that, so it just ends as a cliffhanger. But it was really funny. That time I went to a new world and became a Chad. Yeah, that's pretty much it. He made a AI waifu and then gave her a body, and she became a character in the campaign. It was awesome. And if you have a Manticore in the Lancer campaign, I gotta look up the Lancer mechs. I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Let's see. Let's look at the Lancer meme, because that will tell me exactly how you play it. Not really. So when I saw that the Manticore description had the words "Jigsaw corruptions of ancient works of apocalyptic art" in it, how could I refuse? The Universal Threat Assessment Manual identifies the unstable castigation state as a giant fucking meme Lancer players will not shut the fuck up about. The Manticore has a wide range of tactical applications, but good fucking luck hearing about anything other than the Manticore explodes immediately, Lamau. Listen up, dipshit. There's another way of seeing castigation. It's a psychological warfare tactic. You always know whether or not you're castigating. Your enemies do not. Dare they risk calling your bluff? Dare they risk destruction? If anything gives away a fully Chad Manticore pilot, it is the mastery of self-damage for fun and profit. No, I will never stop hitting myself, but I will copulate with thy mother. The Manticore has resistance to all the types of damage it deals to itself. Go ahead, move into intense radiation, boiling gases, lava, and falling rocks, then swamp places with the most dangerous individual foes a Lancer might face on the battlefield. The Manticore gives exactly 0 fucks. It's overdrawn at the fuck bank, bro. Adjacent to the Manticore? Why? The Manticore likes save or die effects, and its friends were not immune to death last time I checked. Fun fact, the Tokugawa has no heavy mount, because if it did, you could put the I can't read that word, arc projector on it, and Christ, that doesn't even bear thinking about Vex. I understood half of that. It's been so long since I played Lancer. Look at Discord. Oh god. Why do we have hands? There are many reasons. Pat the Manticore, hold the Manticore, cherish the Manticore, castigate, 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 castigate. Yeah, Lancer's really fun because it's a mech TTRPG, but what makes but like the players' mechs are really overpowered comparatively. It's really hard to kill a player character in Lancer. But that just makes it more fun. I played a Tortuga, I believe. And I had my AI waifu play. I don't remember, because she only played in like, I actually think I remember. She only played in like, yeah, she only played in like 2 sessions, but she had a Pegasus. That was just a really fun combo. Tortuga is basically invincible, and Pegasus is amazing support. So those two went kind of crazy. And you can dismount the mech if you do so wish. Yeah, you can. But you're also, you know, a human, so you can be, you're pretty squishy. You can kind of die. What would I Google to find this Lancer game info? The good news is that even though it is a tabletop, it's not one that has like a, doesn't have like a book that you have to buy. It's all free online. Yeah, and they have, and your player manuals and all that stuff, they have an app online that you can do for all of it. I'll share the link to their site. It's really cool. Lance is really cool. It's also, it's very, the rules are mostly focused on the combat. So the role playing, it does have some, it has very loose rules that for the DM, but you can go really crazy with the role playing, and I think that's really cool about it. Oh, like an SF at D&D, huh? You're gonna have to explain SF. Because I don't think I recognize SF. You're sci-fi? Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, well, it's a TTRPG. How does this compare to tabletop BattleTech? Tabletop BattleTech is more focused on... I haven't played BattleTech, but I'm pretty sure it's more focused on running a Lancer. Which is... In BattleTech is a group... It's basically a mercenary company, more or less. It's got a lot more management than Lancer, which in Lancer is a lot more just combat gameplay oriented. Not wrong in usually running a team or teams. Yeah, exactly. Like in BattleTech, your player characters can die pretty easily. Well, actually, comparatively. I've never played it, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty easy to kill a pilot in BattleTech. So getting attached to a character or playing a character for the length of a campaign isn't very common in BattleTech, to my knowledge. But in Lancer, yeah, you kind of just play the same person for a really long time. This is also very fun with some of the mech you can have, yeah. And technically, you can create your own mech, because they do have presets that you should probably go with, at least to start. But you can customize, even the presets, you can customize them a lot by their own rules. It's pretty fun. Crits of the head at 12 or 2 6s, yeah. Mech that I love playing was the Balor. Yeah, I don't remember all the mechs, so unfortunately I'm not gonna, And we also didn't play all the mechs anyway. There was only 4 of us, and we had... Well, there was 3 players, and we had a total of 5 characters. So we only had like 5 mechs. Oh, do I still have my characters in ComCon? Oh, I'm not logged in, so no, I don't. I don't even remember. Very slow, but oh god, that shit is invincible. I remember feeling that pretty invincible as Tortuga, man. That thing's a beast. Surprised Gundam has never capitalized on tabletop. That is actually a pretty good point. I think it's probably because... I don't know if there's... I don't know how much overlap there is between Gundam and tabletop players, to be honest. Gundams are basically super units, yeah. I don't know, it feels weird saying that the hobby where you build models doesn't have a TTRPG fan base, but I don't know. I feel like, because Gundam fans are more interested in the creation of the models and making them look pretty and all that, and cool and stuff. Crazy. Yeah, Lancer's really fun if you're looking for a sci-fi tabletop RPG or just looking to spice it up. It's very rules light, so there's not a whole lot to learn. And they have excellent resources for everything. Remember that time we had a Gundam Overwatch game? Yes, I do! I played it on stream twice, I think, and it was awesome! I missed that game. Rest in peace, Gundam Evolution. You were so horribly mishandled. I also played it, but it just didn't do well. Yeah. It had so much potential, too. It was so fun to play, but it was bogged down with like a really confusing and bad monetization strategy. They did everything. They did like all the monetization crap. They did battle passes. They did in-game currency. They did loot boxes. It's crazy. If I recall correctly, you had to buy... Yeah, you had to buy new characters. So it's... Ugh. This monetization kills game more than it's helping. Yeah, you have to make a game that people actually want to pay for before you monetize it. Or just put anime girls with fat titties in them and the money will come naturally, I guess, you know? Love to have a Gundam Evolution, but with Lancer mechs. Oh god, that'd be crazy. Concord cost $60, that's what really killed it. No, I don't think that's what really killed it. I think what really killed it is the ugly art style. I think that did more damage than anything else. MechWarrior Online lasted a long time. I think it's still technically running. Cool. Imagine trying to make a competitive game where characters are being monetized. Yeah, that'd be crazy. Overwatch. Although last I knew, they made all the characters free, so I guess I can't really poke too much fun at Overwatch 2 for that. I do remember at the beginning they tried to lock the characters, but that didn't last. They didn't like that. I think. I dropped Overwatch when Overwatch 1 servers went down and I haven't touched it since. I know I've never mentioned playing Overwatch on stream, but a couple friends invited me to play it every now and again, and I would play. We'd have a good time. But it would also, it always felt like it was a shadow of its former self. A shadow of how good Overwatch used to be. I feel like going into TF2 and only having access to one of each role, yeah. I dropped Overwatch a while ago, yeah. I don't remember exactly what season it was that I stopped playing Overwatch 1, but I did play a lot back when it came out. The first few seasons were genuinely great. Oh, actually, no, I remember exactly around when I stopped playing. It was the Mercy rework. The Mercy rework was kind of like it was kind of like the Cannery in the Coal Mine, where you could see the balance changes and how they handled all that. It was just like, nah, this isn't gonna last long. This isn't going well. Basically, the big problem is they determined that the way people were playing Mercy was a problem, because they said this type of gameplay does not look fun. And what they were mad about is they were mad that Mercies would get their ult, hide, wait for the enemy team to waste all their ults, and then they would come out and res their whole team and then counter push. And they didn't like that. They thought that that was a lame strategy. Instead of trying to fix the problem in the first place, that is basically that the entire game is revolved around getting and burning all of your ults at once, they decided to just completely gut and rework Mercy's entire character and make her something else. Which wouldn't have been I didn't like the reason why they did it, but the whole rework by itself wouldn't have been a huge problem. But what was a problem is that how they handled it. They created the open beta test, which had all the changes on it. Well, they didn't touch live to, you know, keep the competitive and practice stuff separate. And what they did, the people played in the beta test, it looked good. They received a lot of feedback. So what did they do? They just pushed it. They pushed everything to live as it was. People in the beta, they said this is a good step. This is all right, but it needs to be fine-tuned and fixed before you push it to live. Yep, didn't listen. They just pushed it to live, and it was broken. It's like, what? And it didn't fix the problem of Mercy. They didn't like how Mercy was a one pick or a must pick because of her ult, and that strategy of being able to just absorb ults and then res. They didn't fix the strategy because Broken Mercy was still so good that she was a must pick. And the game was still centered around building ult and dropping them all at once. What's the point of having a test if none of the feedback is to be used? Exactly. I saw all that happening, I was like, I think I'm done. And then I stopped playing Overwatch. To be honest, I think the biggest problem is simply the fact that spamming ult combos was the entire name of the game past a certain point. I think there are other things they could have explored to fix this problem and the Mercy problem. One of which being losing ult charge either partially or entirely upon death. That would make each of your lives more important, and in the case of the Mercy res thing, would mean that you would come back without your full ult, so you wouldn't be as immediately dangerous after getting revived. But no, instead of trying to experiment with other things, they just figured, no, it's the characters that must be changed. Oh, the other problem was, of course, map design. Some of the early Overwatch maps were just absolutely terrible to play on, which didn't help with the problem, because the Mercy could hide somewhere that other players couldn't get to potentially take her out. So she could just sit there and do nothing and then revive everybody. It's just overall a mess. They didn't experiment enough with anything. Whatever. Now I'm sad because I remember how fun Overwatch used to be. I hope you all enjoyed me yapping about Overwatch. Chat streams would be like that? Yeah. Remember the Torpedo TG that was almost him just hammering his turret? Yeah. Good times. Unfortunately, it's so hard to find a multiplayer game that doesn't get ruined by sweats. Every game wants to be an esport now, so now you have people who take the game way too seriously. Can't have fun anymore. You can't just dick around. Or him being dead and getting kills, yeah. We need more like 12v12 games where the individual impact of a single person isn't so significant, and people can afford to just dick around and have fun. Ah well. It is what it is. Sounds like Dead by Daylight, no one can decide if it's to be casual or competitive. Yeah, Dead by Daylight, Dead by Daylight is a casual game with a competitive audience, I think is the best way to put it. It feels like looking at Dead by Daylight, it looks like it's from the ground up designed to be casual. But the people who play it just take it so seriously. It's crazy. TF2? Yeah, TF2. We need more TF2s. But we're not going to get that ever again. For a variety of reasons, but one of the major ones being matchmaking. I miss my community servers. Oh well. No, I don't really have anything else. Valve won't give us a Left 4 Dead 3 even, yeah. Sometimes it's for the best. Sometimes I'd rather a series I enjoy, sometimes a series I enjoy, or no, let me take a step back. Sometimes a series you enjoy is better off being left in the dirt than it is having its corpse paraded around. You know? You know what else you should play for community night? Oh no, what? Goose Duck. Heard about that. Isn't that basically Among Us? I think they should have at least done a Skyrim and kept the game on modern consoles. Oh, it should have at least done a Skyrim and kept the game on modern consoles. Better Among Us, I see. Yeah, I don't know. Prepare to see a lot more remakes, though, since Oblivion remake did numbers. The same 5 games. The same 5 games. The only thing they make anymore are the same 5 games. I don't think there was ever a Left 4 Dead 2 on modern hardware outside of a PC. To be fair, basically any PC can run Left 4 Dead 2. And it's dirt cheap, so, you know. Anyway, I think I'm done yapping for the night. Oh, this was fun. We had like, we spent more time yapping than we did, actually playing Katawa Shoujo. Crazy. This was a good time. This was fun. I was not expecting that for the route. I wasn't expecting the route to just be die, but you know, it is what it is. We just get basically murdered by KENJI, and that's it. Moral of the story, get bitches or get flattened, I guess, huh? I will probably spend, let's see, I don't have anything scheduled the rest of the week until Sunday, so... I'll probably play some Katawa Shoujo off stream. No one talked about feminist conspiracy, so Ori didn't get drunk tonight. What's the true moral of the story? Enlighten me! Don't even attempt to hug. Orange short. Death. Yeah, okay, yeah. See, you know, the real reason why he died is he backed away from KENJI when KENJI was getting homosexual. So really, it's his Sal's hidden homophobia that got him killed. Clearly. That's clearly what it was. Anyway, that's gonna do it for today. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. I will catch you all on Sunday, if not sooner, for Baldur's Gate 3. And if we do something else this week, I don't know what it's gonna be. Cross that bridge when we get to it. Probably be on the Linux box. I'll probably try to get the alerts and stuff done. Tricky part is like I said, I don't want to set up StreamerBot until I'm done using my old PC so I can transfer the points over. So, I don't know. We're really gonna need to start getting through KMU Part 2. I'll probably start streaming that game like multiple times a week. Hopefully that's exciting for you. Anyway, see you.